That's it. Why are you arguing with me?
Why didn't you start getting him ready? That's all I'm saying.
I'm telling you, that's not okay.
You cursed me out as soon as I walked in. If I show up a little bit early, I understand if you're like, can you wait outside while I get him ready? But you said, get the out of my house. I come in, he has clothes on, but no shoes.
You were fighting with me.
I wasn't fighting with you.
Arguing.
You told me
You were getting rude.
I was getting rude?
Yes. First thing you said was like, talk about my appearance.
Joe.
That was when I told you to get out.
I did question your appearance because to me at 4:30 on a Sunday, I think you your life together. That's fine. But my son is a mess. He's up by himself. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with everything that you're doing because you don't do anything.
You think that you can disrespect people, talk to people however the
Look how you're talking to me right
You're
now.
right, I'm gonna talk to you however I want. This is my house.
Isaac was upstairs while we were fighting, which really upset me. And when I finally brought him to the car, Javi got involved.
Take care, dog.
What's up, y'all? So the tea is kind of slow, but I'm going to give you guys what I have. So I'm going to start with Shen. Okay, Shen from MTV Young and Pregnant, you know, the show that got canceled. Bar's mama, Shen, she posted a meme, a very distasteful meme, by the way. And a lot of people felt some type of way about it, but a lot of people thought that, oh, okay, it's a joke, and they laughed it off. Not without a crystal ball. She's been on a roll lately. I mean, she's been talking shit about all of us. I'm gonna get into that, but first I want to talk about the meme. It's very, very distasteful. You know, I didn't like it, but I'm not about to repost it and shame Shen. But that's what Without a Crystal Ball did, because like I said, she's been talking shit about everybody related to Teen Mom lately. So Shen clapped back.
For what's her name, Katie Joy, whom I've dealt with and people warned me about, love. I don't mock abuse. I was abused. I was slapped in my head with rings till I saw stars. I was hit with Listen, I don't mock abuse. Don't you dare defame me and make it seem like I'm mocking abuse. I cracked a fucking joke. And if you start defaming me and lying and bashing me, you're gonna get a taste of who I am. You are not allowed to do the shit you do. You think you are, but there are fine lines between facts and defamation. So stop making it seem like I'm mocking abuse. I don't mock abuse. I was abused. Period. I made a joke. I reposted a joke. You need to think about what you're doing, bashing people's lives, putting yourself and your children in danger for a fucking paycheck. Let's be clear. You bash people you don't know on fucking hearsay. So, miss me with the bullshit. I don't promote abuse on children ever. And don't you dare put that on me, because you will hear from my lawyers. Now, run that.
So, y'all, I feel like Shen went ahead and nipped this in the bud, because this crystal ball lady, she don't know how to let shit go. Like, she'll take the smallest thing and make 5 videos about it, turn the narrative, and have everybody thinking that you evil as fuck, you crazy as fuck, you this, that, and the third, and you talk about her kid. That is her MO. That's what she does. She makes everything about her and her kid, so subscribers can go and attack you and say, how dare you talk about her and her kid, when literally nobody was. Like, literally about 3 weeks ago, she went off on me, the Ashley, a whole bunch of other people in a drunken rant on Instagram Live. Like, she was literally having a meltdown on live, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with her?
Roundup trolled me so bad that I had to send her an email and tell her to stop trolling me. Even though I had her blocked, she was trolling me. And as soon as I sent her the email and I asked her to stop trolling me because I told her it wasn't a good look professionally to troll me, she stopped trolling me. So, and everyone's like, Katie, you're so, like, you steal everything from the Ashley. I don't read the Ashley because ever since she started trolling me and mocking me and laughing at me, I don't read a thing that the Ashley puts out. And she is a blogger, you guys. She's not she's just like me. She's not CNN. And Teen Mom Shade Room doesn't show her face either. None of them do. It's very high school. It's very petty. Like, here's what the Ashley got. The Ashley got to a point with me that she started referring to me as some YouTuber because she didn't want to give me any credit for any of the work I did with Andrew. And I used to really like her. I did. I really used to like her. But then she started like getting really mean. She got super mean to me, and she was sending her fans after me. It was awful. She was retweeting me, mocking what I was saying, telling people that the reporting that I was putting out was wrong when it wasn't true. And it was sending her like sycophant fans after me. And so I had to literally send her an email and tell her to stop. And I had to block her on Twitter because she wouldn't stop, and she was stalking like what I was saying. It was gross. And of course she'll say, that didn't happen. And I told that. So I basically showed Janelle who she was. And I said, this lady has been like, basically like saying that you guys are providing information about your life. And Janelle said, she doesn't talk to me. I don't know who she's getting her information from, but it's not from me. And then a bunch of the stuff that she was telling about Janelle just wasn't true. And I exposed it on Instagram Live. I'm like, she doesn't have a relationship at all with, and all these blogs were like taking what she said with like as a complete word. And she was getting some information, I think, from Olivia, which was David's ex. And then I think she might have gotten some information from Nathan's girlfriend, Ashley. But she did nothing from Janelle. But she was making it as though she had this like inside connection with Janelle. And she did not. She had no relationship with Janelle. And when Janelle found out that she was trying to pass off information as though it was coming from Janelle, people connected to Janelle, contacted Rue, and basically went off on her and threatened to sue her. And that's when Rue went crazy on me, because I exposed her. Because I just don't think that, what Rue was doing wasn't reporting. She was really trolling, and she was spreading misinformation. And I just don't have patience for that. And that's why Rue hates me. Because Rue has been doing this for a very long time. I had people sending me messages that Rue sent to them. I mean, those are the people that I think hacked my Twitter. And they called my husband's phone like 300 times one day. This one woman reached out to me and said, Rue has been relentlessly stalking me, and she sent me messages of like these nasty death threats and like, you're a fucking bitch. And it was horrible. Like all these people started messaging me about what this girl had been doing, and she's been doing this for like me, because I got the Andrew story, and I called her out for she put out a bunch of tweets about my son, and I called her out for it, and she didn't like that. I called out other teen mom Instagram for like Teen Mom Shade Room hates me because
Here we go again. She's lying through her teeth about every one of us, about me, about the Ashley, about Rue. She's lying through her teeth, and the thing that upsets me is her subs in the comment section telling us they're all just jealous of you and blah blah blah. Like, the pick me's in her comment section be throwing me off. Because when I look at my comment section, if I'm wrong about some shit, my comment section call me out about it. I fix the issue. But her people, they kiss her ass. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't want nobody to be subscribed to me or follow me that cannot hold me accountable with anything and just kiss my ass about everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why she has that narcissistic attitude now. She had it before, but y'all really put this lady up on a pedestal, okay? She can lie and lie and lie, and that's why I know that her subs and her followers are there for the mess. They like the mess. They like when she's picking on people. And honestly, y'all, I could say a whole lot more, but I'm not, because it's obvious that her views have dropped dramatically. So she's going back to picking with Leslie Bass and blah, 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 and it's just like not about to use me for content. Anyway, moving on. Briana is like 6 weeks post from Dr. Miami. You guys remember she went and had her arms done. She got the fat taken out of there. Her legs. She got a nice little thigh gap. She got a little bit of her butt taken out. She got her boobs taken out. And she got implants. Y'all, That's a lot of work done, but I have to say, she looks good. She looks like a girl in her 20s should, like skinny and slim and post baby. She doesn't look like she's had any baby. Really? She looks great. So now for the last story, let me talk about Farrah Abraham. Wow. So if you guys saw my last video, I put in there that Farrah Abraham was catching a whole lot of backlash because there were pictures and videos of her dogs wearing muzzles around the house. And Farrah allegedly came out and said that she puts muzzles on their mouths so they won't bark in public when she goes out with them. And so they won't bark just, when she doesn't want them to bark. Okay. So a lot of people didn't like that. They felt some type of way. It was all over social media about a week ago. I know she saw it. Okay, a lot of people posted it and a lot of people were tagging PETA and stuff like that. So she makes the announcement that she is ordering another dog from a very popular dog breeder named, I think it's puppyspot.com. I put this all in my last video, right? So the hatters or the haters or whatever you want to call them, the ones that really go after Janelle, they kind of go after Farrah too. So they contacted the company. A whole lot of people emailed the company and said, do not sell a dog to Farrah Abraham. She abuses her dogs. They sent over the pictures of the dogs wearing muzzles and not being able to bark and being dyed all kind of crazy colors. Also, it was a story going around that Sophia threw a dog out of a window recently and killed it. And that this dog, Manny, was supposed to be the replacement dog for the dog that Sophia threw out the window. So when Puppy Spot got all of this information, they canceled Farrah's order. But the thing is, Farrah and her daughter, Sophia, had been waiting for this dog for weeks, for one, because you can't just get a new puppy. It has to be like potty trained and stuff before it goes to you, especially if you're going to pay a hefty price like $2,000 or $3,000. So the dog had to be trained before the dog was sent out, but they canceled the order once they got all these crazy emails from the hatters. Farrah went ballistic, said that she was going to get cops involved. Y'all, she is pissed off that this company took her money and canceled her order. However, companies like this reserve the right not to sell to you, period. And I guess Farrah didn't catch that memo because she went on her podcast that she shares with her daughter and seemingly cussed out a service rep for, well, not cussed out. It was a very, rude fussed out a lady that was a service rep for Puppy Spot and basically made her feel like shit.
Your hate that you base anything off of is illegal by law. Any of your discrimination, your hatred, and the lies that you base anything off of is illegal by law. Okay. And it's not an opinion. It's legal because you transacted money for that. And we've already spent, 2 weeks thinking that we were having this puppy? So, no. I take that to heart. I actually take that to heart. I take that to realization of this is such a hate crime right now. And it's discrimination and it's hateful. It's discrimination because you based it off of lies that aren't true. That's discriminating. And actually, it's a tort. No. There's also another tort in the law. Just so you know, we are a family that deeply cares about our pets. Everything about the breed, about how they look. I mean, we get so discriminated against for anything and all things that we go above and beyond for our pets, for safety, for health, for all things. They actually have public Instagrams. That's how much we care about our pets. So if anything that you take in press, media, hateful lies, that's not the law. That's not real statements. So that is why it's illegal. Now it's just a legal situation. I want to speak to a lawyer and I want to speak to your owner. And I don't need to speak to anybody else who's a sales agent because you're not doing anything for anyone. Who are you?
I'm not a sales agent.
Who are you?
I'm in client services.
Okay, so client services, Roxanne, you're a client service representation. You're not an owner, you're not a lawyer, and the statements and the facts that you just presented off of lies, that's illegal. It's not real.
So therefore, your answer of declining and discriminating against a woman right now is not okay.
I'm not going to argue back and forth with you.
You're not arguing with me, but you're also not going to decline and take someone's right away that they paid for because there's no legal reason to. So, where's the owner? Where is your owner, and where is the actual legal representation of your company?
Okay, like I stated, I will have someone give you a call, but I will also make you aware that at the end of the day, we do have the right to
No, you don't, because my money is accepted, and you do not have the right to take away someone's right and ownership of what they paid for. Do not tell me by my name. It's very disrespectful. You're disrespectful. That's not accepted. That's illegal.
calling you by your name is disrespectful.
You're not, okay, so you know what, Roxanne? Hey, Roxanne, let me just keep doing that for you. What is the name and the number of the owner of puppyspot.com? Otherwise, I'm going to have a lawyer pull it up right now, and he'll handle everything today. Discrimination, hate speech, poor customer service from a customer care rep is not going to be tolerated for me. So you've been asked for two things. Okay. And as a customer care rep, you're supposed to give that to customers.
I'm sorry, I can't provide you with the phone number of the owner of a company. That's never provided to a customer.
Do you have your legal representation, Roxanne? Do you have anything since you've been hired at this company to call somebody and update their day in a negative way? Do you have anything beyond breaking the law today that you'd like to do? Roxanne? Okay, great. Make sure they give me a call before any further illegal actions continue.